Okay, let's start. All right, so welcome everyone to the first interest meeting for the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at UVA. Thank you so much for coming onto Zoom. I know it's been, interesting beginning of the semester, and it's really rainy out, so I appreciate everyone being here tonight. So I know on the email and messages I've been saying that it would take probably from 6 to 7, but we don't anticipate it taking more than that. So we hope that everyone will be out of here by around 6:30-ish. So yeah. So just kind of a rundown of what we'll be talking today. We're going to talk briefly again about the mission of AFA, our board members, a short little activity that doesn't require you to talk, but just to type, a small video, what we're doing, next events, some of our member expectations, and an opportunity for anyone who wants to be on our exec board. So as you may have seen me or any of my board members at our wonderful board at the club fair, the Alzheimer's Foundation of America aims to provide support services and education to the people around Alzheimer's disease, while also providing that direct support to the patients themselves. I think Alzheimer's disease is a really complex disease in that you lose someone mentally, but not physically. And so coping with that constant stress of caregiving can be really difficult. And it's also really difficult to find people who are undergoing the same kind of pressures and struggles that you are. So our goal as a campus chapter is not only to provide services for these people, but to also cultivate a community of supportive and like-minded people who want to improve the status of Alzheimer's disease in our country today. With that said, my name is Jason. I'm a fourth year. I'm a biology and Spanish major with a minor in anthropology. I'm from Lynbrook, New York, which is in Long Island, or on Long Island. And my interests include dancing. I'm part of the Fuego dance team here. Shout out to Chelsea. Language learning, cooking, running, and eating. And I decided to lead AFA because I wanted to, again, change the culture of how we treat Alzheimer's disease. And I unfortunately lost my grandmother during the pandemic, and she was actually not the one afflicted with Alzheimer's disease, but the caregiver to my grandfather who did have the disease.
Hi everyone, my name's Casey Fishman. I'm the VP of membership. I'm a fourth year as well. I'm a French major on the pre-med track, and I'm from Arlington, Virginia, or Nova. I love hiking, tennis, being outside, and learning languages. And my grandma struggled with memory loss for a long time before she passed. And so it's really important to me to spread awareness about Alzheimer's.
Hi everyone, I'm Hiba. I'm the VP of Service, and I'm a third year majoring in cognitive science. I'm from South Riding, Virginia, which is also in Northern Virginia. Some of my interests include sports, traveling, and computer science. And I chose AFA because I have a personal connection to Alzheimer's, so I know how important it is to support families who are affected by it.
Everyone, I'm Kostov. I'm your Vice President of Programming this year. I am a fourth year with a biology major, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia. My interests in general are just sports, music, and volunteering. And why AFA? I didn't have the activities fair at that time, but what I did have was an email from Bio Society about AFA, and I just wanted to see what it was about. And since then, I love the mission. I love everything that I've done part of it, and I've enjoyed my time here. So that's why I stuck with it.
Hey everyone, I'm Joseph. I'm the co-chair of Outreach. I'm a third year cognitive science major, concentrating in computer science. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, so it's another Nova kid. My interests include cooking and getting active. So if anyone ever wanted to play a pickup game of basketball, I'm the guy. I'm personally interested in the study of neurological disorders and diseases. I'm a pre-med student. AFA has just been a great way for me to just exercise interest in the community and as well as my own interests. So looking forward to meet you all.
Great. And Nikki unfortunately cannot be here with us tonight, but she's our secretary. She's amazing. She also has a personal connection with Alzheimer's disease. She's been sending out the emails for our group. And yeah, you'll probably get to meet her eventually.
All right, so now we're just gonna do a little activity, and we just want to know, what do you know about Alzheimer's disease already? So I mean, you can say anything, that could mean like science behind Alzheimer's disease, or it could be like what patients go through when they have it, or anything else that you would like to share. So here we have the tiny URL link, so you can select that, or you can go scan the QR code if that's easier. We'll just take a few minutes here, just respond to that, and yeah, we'll see what you all say in a bit.
I'm going to send the link in the chat and share. So how this works also is that it's like a word bubble. So you'll all get to see what people do or do not know about Alzheimer's disease. So yeah, let me send that. Oh, Kosipoj has it.
Get to it.
Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
All right, yeah, so some really big ones that we could already seeing right here: loss, memory, family, and cure. Those are some serious things. I know that it's not a difficult thing for everyone to say this. So thank you all for sharing what you had to say, and yeah, so you'll also know a little bit about Alzheimer's. So thank you for all that. In general, we do hear a lot about the negative side of Alzheimer's disease, right? I mean, some of the words that are out there were loss and cure. And we know right now Alzheimer's isn't curable, but will take time to come to a solution. And we know that we are working towards that solution. And there's some good reason to believe that we can reach that point where there might be something that's good to look out for. So yeah, there's a lot of negative statements out there, and some of them have truth behind them, but there always is reason to look for what we do and why that has an impact. So that's why it would be worthwhile to, I think, share this video with you all. And what we're just right here going to show is just a sweet little emotional video, and see it for yourself.
Do you know you're my mama? You do? A while ago you said you didn't know you were my mama.
Well, you act like my mama.
I act like your mama? No, I'm saying you're my mama.
I'm your mama?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be your mama.
Now, do you think that I would lay here with just anybody?
No. I think you want to have to love them if they want to.
Yeah, you do have to love them to lay down with them like this.
Yeah.
And I love you, Mama.
I love you.
But do you know who I am, though? Who?
Kelly.
Yes, Mama. Yes, I am Kelly.
Well, I love Kelly. And didn't I name you Kelly?
Yes, you did.
Well, I love you, Kelly.
I love you, Mama. I thought a while ago you didn't know who I was.
I know it well. It was something because when I have some fears, I get here and I'm thinking, my Lord, what in the world am I thinking about?
You are?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about right now?
Well, I'm loving you.
I'm loving you too, Mama.
Oh, well, we're both doing the same thing, aren't
yeah, we are.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it is. Do you know you're my mama?
So these are some events that we did in the past year. And one of these was a goodie bag event where we made goodie bags for caregivers of people with Alzheimer's. And we had a pretty good turnout and it was a lot of fun. And I feel like everybody just bonded and we had a great time. And the other picture is at one of our meetings where we played like a game and we learned more about the book that we were going to read to children at elementary schools. And so this is the reading that we did at Walker Upper Elementary School to an ESOL class. And so that was really cool because as you can see, Heba was there and she got to read to some of the kids there and I heard they really loved it. And we also did Walk in the Park where we did a Venmo board that everybody reposted on their story and we were able to generate lots of funds to be able to do that. And then we did a Valentine's and boba fundraiser, which were also a lot of fun. And we're planning on doing another one this year, a boba themed fundraiser in September, because everybody loves boba and it was a fun time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Casey. So with that said, those were our past events. And so now looking forward to our current events right now. So as of right now, we have a meet and greet scheduled because we couldn't meet in person today for next Thursday at 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. on the lawn. So that would be just a great way to meet all of the board members, meet each other, just have a good time and talk about maybe people's stories with Alzheimer's. And we'll remind you again about this. And you will look for, if you want to find us on the lawn, there will be a table with our stuff on it, and our colors are teal usually. So if you see a group of people who look like, our board and then also have a table, that's us. So again, just like a way to meet everyone. And then our asynchronous project right now that we have opened is called the Digital Memory Collection. And already some people started filling it out. So shout out to those people. So I will send at the end of this meeting a Linktree link, which basically just has a bunch of other links to all of our activities that are open right now. So I'll talk more about the membership form later. So right now I saw that people have been submitting photos, writing, and the goal of this digital memory collection is to curate something that leaves a lasting quote memory unquote on the impact of Alzheimer's at UVA. So these are two current events in, I would say, the week and weeks coming ahead, but we have more for the rest of the month, which Heba will talk about now.
Yeah, so for our future events, we're going to continue having our general body meetings once a month. We're also going to host informal, like casual hangouts, like study sessions and dinners, along with the formal events, like fundraisers and volunteer opportunities. So as Casey mentioned, our first fundraiser is going to be a boba event, and we're planning for it to be at the end of September, so watch out for that. We're also planning to collaborate with Adoptive Grandparent and Conversations to Remember.
Thank you, Heba. And so now what are the next steps when it comes to being a member? So as we iterated at the club fair, there are no rigid expectations we have about you coming to AFA meetings, but we'd love to have you there. Again, the community is what you make of it. And so we also are incentivizing this by kind of giving an award at the end of the year for a special, for those members who, do put in the 110% effort to make it to AFA. And so when it comes to membership dues, we do have a $5 due for first-time members and it's free for returning members. Again, there will be instructions in the membership form, which I'll send out later. And if you can't make this $5 fee, then feel free to talk to one of the board members and we'll get you covered. And lastly, we just encourage and expect members to build the community that we want throughout all the endeavors we do here at AFA. And lastly, we're almost done, kind of to wrap this up, is that we're looking for 2 executive board members, specifically a treasurer and a co-chair of outreach. You will find, again, these links on the link tree that I will send after this meeting. And so, yeah, if you're interested in joining our board and doing the work that we do, we'd love to have you be on our board as well. So with that said, I thank everyone so much for coming out tonight. Please look at your emails for all the links, which will include the membership form, the executive member application, the digital memory collection, the GroupMe links, everything that we're currently doing at AFA. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to just type in the chat or unmute yourself. And yeah, I thank you everyone so much for coming out tonight, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Thank you all for coming out.
All right, good job, y'all. I think, oh, let me pause it.